Hey folks, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee and I make lifestyle content, health and fitness, everyday life, all that jazz. So today's video is all about a gift guide. We are in the midst of holiday season, Thanksgiving and Christmas and my birthday are around the corner. So I thought it'd be a really great idea to put some gift guides together for different types of people. To be quite fair, two things that kind of went into the thinking of this gift guide. One, I was thinking about this probably this time last year, maybe even a little bit earlier, just looking for different ideas that you could give someone if they just so happen to be at home by themselves, or if they were, living with their partner or with a roommate or something and had very little interaction with people from outside the home. So a lot of these things are really great for someone who's just kind of by themselves, doesn't necessarily require a lot of people to be around. And it's also really great ideas for things to kind of help you to de-stress, decompress, and just kind of relax throughout the week. So if you like these types of videos, gift guide ideas, whatever, then keep on watching. Okay, so my first gift idea is for any plant parents or green thumb enthusiasts like myself. I'm not that great at gardening, I will be honest. I do get into our flower bed and I have been able to, pull weeds and put landscaping fabric down and things like that, things that are really easy. So I think these gifts would be really great for someone who's kind of exploring with growing plants and, just trying to improve on their green thumb. So the first one I have here is just a standard little plant pot. This one cost me maybe like $1. A couple of different seeds. So we have some flowers, we've got some chives here, some microgreens, and each one has like 100, 200 seeds in there. So you'll get quite a bit out of it. And then we just have a pair of cute little gloves to go along with it. I mean, how cute is that? All that's missing is the dirt. You could go outside for that. Or if you're someone that does want to provide the dirt for, the person that you're gifting, you can, either fill the pot with that dirt or you put that dirt into a cute little container or in a bag, and same kind of situation, just stuff it in here, put your gloves and your seeds on top and present it. You could even, since this is a plain pot that I have, you could even paint a design on here, something that kind of speaks to your loved one's aesthetic or something, or their design aesthetic or something, just something that's a little bit more personalized for them. I think this would be a really great gift to receive. If you're someone like me that literally knows nothing about plants and stuff, a grow kit is a really great idea. So I have two here. I have one that's sage and it says give thanks. Has everything that you need in here, including the cute little plant pot, but it gives you the directions. All you gotta do is plop on a bow, give it to your loved one, just like one of these actions, and you're good to go. The other little grow kit that I have here is a little mini one of peppermint, which I thought is pretty cool. And same kind of situation, everything that you need is in here. It tells you right here what's in it. Relatively inexpensive. This one was $3. $3. All you gotta do is get you a $1 bill, slap that on there, and you're good to go. And this one was even cheaper, it was $1. The next idea is kind of interesting. It's for someone who likes to jot down notes, someone who likes to journal, is more into trying to find different ways to keep themselves motivated, to de-stress, decompress, all of those. So I have a couple of notebooks here that I thought are really, really pretty. So this first one I love because it's of a Black woman, like dark chocolate, beautiful queen with her head wrap and her gold, like look at her. She is beautiful. And it's just a plain notebook, right? Just a plain spiral notebook. You can jot down ideas. This would be really good for someone who does social media as a profession. Videos, reel or TikTok video ideas, you can jot down in here. If the person that you're gifting these notebooks to is more into maybe astrology or, the different constellations and astronomy and things like that, this would be a really good one to give them too. This one says find your true direction up here. And I really like this one. It's kind of like a lavender canvas book with rose gold constellations on it. Really pretty book. And again, just a plain notebook. They can write down their ideas, jot down any thoughts. They can use this as a journal, whatever it is. It's a plain notebook, so the options are endless. And then of course, You need something to use to write down your thoughts and your feelings and your ideas. So I have a couple of really cute pens and pencils here, you know, just to kind of give them some options depending on what they're doing. If a person that you're gifting this to is really into bullet journaling, these would be really great, especially the pencil, so that they can use that to kind of design their journal for that month or that week, depending on how they kind of do their bullet journal. Give them something to decorate the notebook, whether it's a bullet journal or video ideas or whatever. Who doesn't like stickers? Stickers are amazing. They're so much fun. I'm 33 years old. I'm gonna be 34 in 2 months. I love stickers, okay? I love stickers. If the person you're gifting to is really into journaling, but they're also into plants, I think this would be really cute. I saw this and thought, I gotta get these. These are just so freaking cute. And then I got this little black book of stickers, and it tells you shows you the different options that you get in this little book. And you can, you know, decorate your journal or decorate your planner depending on what it is that you decide to gift this person. And then the kind of go along with, you know, those motivational quotes, those inspirational literature and things. I thought these would be really great to give in addition to the notebooks. We've got a book of mindfulness, so it's really great to help you kind of focus. There's lots of, you know, kind of like motivational exercises and little bits of information to kind of help with, you know, kind of getting you to refocus and de-stress. And then there's this crush your goals affirmation cards and inspiring quotes and whatnot. And there's also a little stand in there where you can take out the cards and put it on your desk and, you know, kind of read it for the day. This next one I really dig because this is probably the #1 way that I like to kind of decompress throughout the week. And that is doing a craft of some sort. Now, I have kind of like 3 different types of crafter ideas, just kind of depending on the type of person that, you know, you would be gifting this to. So I'm all about a DIY kit. I think whoever came up with the first one is a flippin' genius, because to be able to go out, buy a kit that basically gives you everything that you need, pre-measured, all that kind of stuff, that's chef's kiss perfection, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what I have here as my first idea, is a DIY kit. Always a good idea. Gives you everything that you need. They're typically relatively expensive. I mean, look, this one even says it's great for gifts. So this first one that I have is a pendant set. I thought this would be a really cool gift to give someone because it gives a little bit more sentimental value to a relatively simple gift. Now you can give this gift as a set, just to give to, you know, your crafter friend, and they can put whatever together. You know, they can get some fabric, they can put it in this pendant, they can get a photo that's sentimental of the 2 of you, and put it in the pendant. You can see there's a little photo in here. Or you can create the pendant yourself, put in that personalized medium into the necklace, and give the necklace as a gift. Kind of depends on what you want to do. But if this is going to someone who's crafty, you'd probably give them the kit itself. And then it gives you everything that you need in here. I thought that was so cool. Another one is this really cute little bracelet set. Since I live in Texas and cacti are quite common, I thought this would be really cute. And it's neutral too. And if your DIYer, your crafter is more into sewing, so sewing is something that I really like to do, you can get them some fat quarters. So fat quarters are just a quarter of fabric. That's it. Typically they're made out of 100% cotton, like all of these are 100% cotton, but it kind of gives you a little sampling of fabric to do whatever you want with. You could use these as patches on, like, it would be really cool to put this, if you had like a pair of like ripped jeans with like a huge hole in them or something, and you wanted to put this behind it and use this as a patch, this would look really cool. You can use these for anything. If your person is a quilter, these are really great too. If there's someone who knows how to make a face mask, these are really great too. You could probably make this into a little hair accessory like headbands, or even like maybe a little hat or something. The options are endless with this. You gotta have a cute pair of scissors to go along with it. I mean, look at this. Look at how cute. These are embroidery ones, which is why they're so small. I mean, look at that, it's so cute. Or just a standard pair of scissors. The person that you're gifting this to sews. They most likely have, you know, thread and buttons and snaps and all sorts of notions that go along with sewing projects. The next kind of DIY gift is inspired by these 2 pieces here. So, as you can see, I clearly like personalized things. But I have another little mini D here. This is much smaller than this one. And I've also got a pick. So it would be so cute to put, like, look at that, would be so cute to give someone. Especially like all you need is a hot glue gun, which I have over there. I had to buy a new one. But imagine putting this on there. It screams fall, super cute, very inexpensive. I think this cost me like less than $1, and I think this cost me like $1.50. Boom, you've got a gift there. I've also got some sponges and some paint here, because these are also really inexpensive items that you can put together in this little kind of DIY kit. As I mentioned earlier, my whole kind of thought process behind this gift guide idea was to be gifting these things to someone who has to spend a lot of time at home by themselves, or maybe at the most with one other person. So this is for the person that is just strictly by themselves. I mean, some things you could do with another person, but these are really just for someone who's by themselves all the time. So the first idea is a deck of cards. Why a deck of cards, D? Why a deck of cards? When I used to live in my apartment, and like during holidays or during like big moments or events where you would typically spend it with friends and family, and I was by myself, I would play free cell and different types of solitaire cards. So a deck of cards for me is always a really great idea. The next are activity books. Now, these are not new in concept at all, to be quite fair. They've been out for however long. But they're always really great ideas to get for somebody. And I have 3 different ones here, and I'll kind of go through each one, just kind of describing which one, you know, what they are. This first one is not new. I've always wanted to get a notebook like this, and it's one of these create and destroy notebooks. And each page is filled with different activities, right? So it'll tell you like, you know, destroy this page with different colors, with different, like just smash crayons in this book. Or this is the gold page, so everything that you put on this page has to be made out of gold. Create your own sheet music. Do you have to be a music major or no music? Probably not, but just have fun with it. The next notebook is ideas, exercises, little ways to add more fun to every day. And I thought this book was kind of cool too, because it does have some motivational quotes in here, which is really nice. Here's one page that says, the way you played as a child says a lot about who you are. And then it just has a couple of things that it wants you to fill out here. And the last activity book cracks me up, because I feel like this is just the epitome of adulting. Like, one day things are just going really well, and then all of a sudden just chaos happens. Like, I feel like this picture is the epitome of adulthood. And this notebook is called This Annoying Life. And it's basically like all the crazy crap that happens captured in a coloring book. Like, look at this. Oh, this poor gentleman. Look at the bookshelf. Oh my gosh, I saw this and I knew I had to pick it up, because there's just so many things that we can relate to in here. Like, look at this. All these birds, and they crapped all over this woman's car. Just such a good book. And of course, I've got some colored pencils here. I mean, giving this to someone, like, I could totally give this to one of my best friends, and I think she would find this hilarious, because come on. If this doesn't scream adulthood, I don't know what does. And then the last kind of gift for someone who's just kind of like by themselves or whatever, it's for all my 90s kids out there. When I saw this, I like almost jumped out of my skin when I was in the store, because it just brought back so many freaking memories. But look, it's a mini Bop-It. A mini Bop-It. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, there's only like 3, you know, you've got your twists and your pull and your Bop-It, but this just brings back so many memories. Just so much nostalgia is in this. And you can play it by yourself. You can also play with someone, you know, like I could play this with my fiance if you wanted to play, but I had to pick it up because I thought it was just like the most perfect gift for someone who's spending a lot of time by themselves or with one other person and just needs a little bit of fun from now and again. And then the last gift is some sort of kind of wellness or self-care kind of set. I've got a couple options here for this kind of wellness set. Now mind you, you don't have to get these exact items, right? These are just things that either I had here or that, you know, during my shopping trips within the past couple of weeks and months, that I've kind of picked up and thought would be a really great idea. The first thing that you would want to put in your kind of wellness box or whatever would be some candles. Candles are always a really great idea. So this one is from Hotel Collection. So Hotel Collection, their candles are a little bit more expensive, but this small one I got in a set, and I think the set was like maybe $40 or something. So it was like $8. The scent is in My Way, which is kind of like a, I'd want to say like sandalwood. It's very musky. Like this is something that's kind of like romantic scent. You know what I'm saying? Another option is this one that I got from Target, and I thought it was really cute. I'm a techie, so of course when I saw this I had to pick it up, but it's in the scent Sugar Cookie, and you can see the price there, $3. If you're gifting to someone who doesn't have the ability to light a flame, like say someone who's in an apartment, which people burn stuff in apartments and stuff, but say you're like gifting this to someone who's in a dorm room who can't necessarily have fire, or they're just in a place where they don't feel comfortable with lighting something on fire, like, you know, a traditional candle. I have a couple different options here. So you could give them some wax melts, you know, if you know that they have a wax burner. So wax melts are always a really great idea for, you know, just a flameless option. I have this one in French lilac flowers. It's very floral, it smells so good. But then this next one is a really cool option for a flameless gift. And that is this Waterless Oil Aroma Diffuser. I saw this and was like, oh, I for sure need to pick this up because this is interesting. So I'm gonna open it up here so we can see how and why it is waterless. Now, I do have a diffuser downstairs that has, you know, it's traditional water. So I have an oil that's down there, and I have a little container that I use to fill it up with water every day. But if I'm someone who doesn't want to, you know, light, I keep saying light, but someone who doesn't want to use a traditional diffuser because, you know, it is still water, so if it's around any papers and stuff, it can eventually soak them through. You can get this. This is really cute, it's minimal, there's not much to it. I'm gonna pop it open. So you get these little discs, and there's a couple extra ones in there too, but you get these little discs that you just simply pop in and out, right? Like this, slip it in there. And what you do is you put your essential oil or fragrance oil or whatever, put it on here, pop this on top, there's a little hole, and your scent will come out of here. It does come with a little power cord and some extra discs. So we've got the smell goods out of the way, right? I've shown you some candles, some wax melts, a waterless oil diffuser. So you're setting up your ambiance, right? Next is to fill up your bath. This is during bath time. A good gift to get for someone who loves to take baths, a bath bomb. But I just have this really simple, small lavender bath bomb. Great scent, great plant, great herb, whatever, to incorporate in your routine when you're trying to just kind of decompress. You know, you've blown out your candle, or you've turned off your diffuser or your wax burner, you know, your bath bomb has fizzled out and you've been sitting in your tub for like a half hour and you're total zen, you're ready to get into bed, pop on your eye mask. And I've just got this really kind of simple pink one from Conair to just kind of help you to shut the world away, fully decompress, fully relax, and hopefully get you a restful night's sleep. Not only are these gifts really great for people who have spent a lot of time at home, because again, I had COVID in mind when I was kind of coming up with ideas for these gifts. They're relatively inexpensive. I think the most expensive item might have been the Bop It game and maybe the like notebooks and the gloves. Like each of those were $10, so they weren't like too expensive, but again, everybody's budget is different. But that's all I had for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this little gift guide. This is my first one, hopefully not my last one in terms of videos. Like this is the only one I'm going to be doing this holiday season, but I'd love to know what you guys are planning on gifting, whether it's to yourself or to other people this holiday season. If you do plan on gifting anything, what was kind of your favorite gift idea? These are very simple. I try to do simple, relatively inexpensive, gender neutral gifts because you never know. All of these things could work depending on the type of person that you're gifting these things to. Thanks for kicking it with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.